It turned out to be a very lovely podcast where Whitney ended up gifting Bill probably the best gift that you could possibly give someone, a sex robot of yourself, anatomically correct, and it's just as annoying looking as she is. Check this out.
Rich.
What is this?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Who's that?
Whoa!
What's it?
Tolerate silence.
Really?
Thank you.
How terrible.
Oh my goodness. Do I just come right in?
Come right in.
Hi, how are you,
Hello.
sir? Good to see you. What are we doing?
I love how Bill, so if you're just listening, Bill walks into his basement where Club Random is recorded in a creepy, dingy basement. And he sees what looks to be like a person hiding under a sheet sitting on one of the couches in the basement. So he walks in and goes, whoa! He does a Mark Norman. He goes, whoa, what's that? It's just funny to me, though. I wanted to stop here and bring this up. It's funny to me because you see that, right? And you also see that your guest isn't sitting there. But the only thing on Bill's mind is he has to get to like the weed and the tequila that he has sitting on the coffee table next to the podcast chairs. That's all he cares about. He goes, whoa, let me get to this first. Then I'll figure out all the other stuff. Oh, really? But watch this. He hits it. He sees it. This body-like figure sitting on this couch under a blanket. Zip beelines it right past. Goes, no, let me get to the drugs.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Who's that?
What's that? And then he goes, zip. Wait, where are the drugs?
What's it?
Tolerate silence.
I'm going to need drugs to handle this.
Really?
Thank you.
How terrible.
Oh my goodness. Do I just come right in?
Come right in.
Hi, how are you,
Hello.
sir? Good to see you.
Whitney Cummings, built like a fucking scarecrow. Holy shit, dude. She seriously looks like Pumpkinhead. You know Pumpkinhead from the horror movies Pumpkinhead?
What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, thank you.
He kisses. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, he kisses her hand, Bill Maher. He kisses her hand as if he's courting this bitch. Whitney Cummings in the flesh, bro. She looks like a lollipop because she has like giant fake tits. The rest of her is like built like a stick. I don't mean to like harp on her looks. To be honest, I always thought Whitney Cummings was very pretty. It's how annoying she is that makes her unattractive.
Come right in.
Come right in.
Hi, how are you,
Hello.
sir? Good to see you. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, thank you.
Oh
thank you.
my Lord.
Welcoming you. That's fucking creepy, that thing. When I walked in, I mean, there's something about a
Look at it. Listen to the irony in that sentence. That's fucking creepy, that thing. It's sitting over there on the couch, man. It's all fucking creepy. Meanwhile, he's doing like fucking Pepe Le Pew. As she comes in, instead of just saying hi to her, have a seat, like a normal fucking guy, he has to grab her fucking arm and like kiss all the way up it until he reaches her goddamn shoulder. And then he go, okay, you can have a seat now. And then the first fucking thing that comes out of his mouth, he goes, that thing over there is creepy. What?
Hi, how are you, sir? Good to see
Watch
you. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And then he doesn't let go. That's the craziest part is he kisses her hand and he like doesn't let go. She's like fucking trying to go sit down and he's still holding onto her hand. Watch this.
Good to see you. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Let
welcoming
go.
you. That's fucking creepy, that thing. When I walked
That's
in,
creepy.
I mean, there's something about a
You just sexually assaulted this woman. As soon as she walked into the basement, you sexually assault this beautiful comedian woman. It's already hard enough. Like, you know how many Harvey Weinstein types that she's probably had to deal with in her life, and then you have her in this creepy basement. You film the whole podcast. He films the whole podcast on security cameras. This is like if you had really high-tech fucking Ring cameras in your basement and you film the podcast like that. I would walk into this thing and feel like I was about to get kidnapped. Like I was never coming back out of the basement. On top of that, this 112-year-old man, who I've only seen on TV a couple times, is kissing all on my arm and shit. I would fear for my life.
human figure with any shroud over their full head or shit.
So last time I was on your show, you did say you were...
Yo, she walks by the frame like fucking Olive, dude, from fucking Popeye. Yo, Whitney Cummings. Yo, she's seriously built like a fucking, like a circus person. Like, she looks like she's wearing stilts.
Out over their full head or shit.
So last time I was on your show, you did say you were scared of robots. You asked how my robot was doing.
Well, sweetheart, you did a special that was all about robots.
I did.
I have become fairly obsessed, yes. I think I want to call the clarion tones to the population that you are just whistling past the graveyard on this one. So knowing that you done this special and this is a subject of yours, I wanted to have you on real time anyway. I was like, yeah, perfect person to talk about it. And of course, you had a lot of funny things to say about it, but I'm glad you're here because obviously here we had 10 minutes there. I mean, we could go on all day about it and we don't have to just, vomit humor like the two of us are inclined to do.
Trying to get my dad's approval in 10 minutes. Well, I just figured it might help for you to see that we don't have that much to worry about in terms of the...
Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Look at this. So Bill's like, yeah, I wanted to have you on Real Time with Bill Maher because you did a special that had to do with your sex robot that they made in your liking. And, I thought it was pretty interesting. I could only get you on the show for 10 minutes there, so I figured, let's have you on here. Here we can talk for like 2-3 hours and like really kind of hash it out. We don't have to like bullshit, She rips this goddamn thing off to show Bill his gift, right? This is not a gift. This is you throwing away trash. And she's going to admit that to him. Wait until you hear her say that. This is you throwing away trash. This thing is malfunctioning. Look at the eyes on it. One of them is staring east and one of them is staring west. They're all fucked up. The mouth is ruined. It has no hair, right? The fucking body's all bent out of shape. Look at the fingers on it. They look fucked up. They look as if they're broken and misfigured and shit like that. No, these are anatomically correct. Whitney's hands actually look like that. She's got like raven claws for hands, right? So this thing is starting to get worn the fuck out, and now she wants to get rid of it. She goes, well, Bill's a fucking freak. He'll fuck the shit out of it. Let me go and bring it to his studio when I do his podcast. This is wild.
The robots taking over.
I disagree. Wow, is that the one of you?
That's me. That's the one from the special.
Awesome, if you were me, this would go in this room because this room is like for shit like that. You see that thing over there? That's a full dolphin costume that I wore once on. Did I wear it? I don't.
Okay, Bill, shut the fuck up. All right, we need to get past this. The time code's very long, so let's go. There might be something good here. I don't know.
Elian Gonzalez.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Yes.
Oh, Rob Schneider played Elian Gonzalez, and I was the dolphin he swam to Florida.
No, Elian Gonzalez, the most traumatized child star. The Shirley Temple of our day.
Of Cuba.
He was in the closet. Is he gay now? Remember?
He was?
Remember, they found him in the closet, and that's when they took him?
Oh, yeah.
Right over Bill's head. Right over Bill's head. Shitty joke. I mean, in my opinion, Whitney is she's like a full-blown fucking WNBA player. Like, that's what, in my opinion, she would have rocked it in the fucking WNBA. Brittany Griner, because she's like at least 7 feet tall. She has to weigh maybe 150 soaking fucking wet. She'd be gliding down that goddamn court like that. And she's got the leg clearance, so she'd be fucking hitting the in between the legs and the behind the backs and shit like that. Spot on. I think that she really chose the wrong path here, especially hearing all these fucking shitty Elian Gonzalez jokes. Elian Gonzalez. That was like 30 years ago.
Yeah, they took him. But we keep our costumes, and we should. We keep our props.
I just figured,
fantastic, and I'm glad he's wearing a Club Random.
What better person to adopt a sex robot than Bill Maher's Club Random studio? I have been trying to figure out what to do with her. I was told I needed to child-proof my home. I didn't cover the corners or anything. I just took away the things that are mentally traumatizing.
You're leaving it here?
This is a gift to you, Bill,
wow,
that
thank
I am
you.
bequeathing her
Wow,
to you.
No, she literally just said I have to childproof my home. The fucking thing is starting to freak out my kid. Did you know that? Nah, well, bro, she had a baby with a stalker. Did you know that? Whitney Cummings. It's fucking insane. What, she had a stalker, right? And she was so desperate to have a kid that she ends up having a baby with the stalker, and then goes, all right, now I'll take care of the kid. You just, sign it over to me. She probably paid the guy off, I would imagine, right? Because what guy who's like a nobody, you finally get to fuck your goddamn the girl you're stalking, right? And then you're just gonna go, okay, yeah, I'll pump a kid into you, and then I'll just get out of the picture. You gotta grease that pump, because they're gonna want to be involved in that. They've been stalking you for how long? You think they're not gonna want to be involved in that? And they kind of almost legally could tie you up. You know what I mean? You get a kid, that's a bond for life, man. You child support, different things like that. So she had to have paid this fucking stalker off. She had to have. Allegedly. I mean, this is all coming from Mark Norman's mouth. I have the clip. We will be playing it later. Mark just fucking spouts this information off in the middle of the podcast that he does with Joel McHale that we're going to cover a little later on. Just outs her. Just says, yeah, Whitney Cummings had a baby with a stalker. Oh, she's open about it. She's open about it. She didn't mention anything here to Bill. I didn't hear her say a damn thing about the baby's dad being a stalker just now. All I'm hearing is her talk about how the robot is freaking out her fucking bastard child, and she has to get rid of it, and that she feels like you would be a good candidate because you seem like the only celebrity friend she has that's desperate enough to actually fuck this thing.
This is a gift to you, Bill,
wow,
that
thank
I am
you.
bequeathing her
Wow,
to you.
Oh my, that's an amazing gift. I mean, I've gotten some amazing gifts, but I'm lucky. That is right up there with them. Seth MacFarlane gave me a drawing, his original Quagmire that he did in high school.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, I got some, I mean.
How much you get for it
anyway,
on eBay? Just tell us.
I thought that too, but that is right up there with the greatest gifts I've ever had from celebrities too. That's amazing.
Also, it's getting a little bit alarming because I have a son. He's 1.5 years now, and he's seen her. Of course, great distress resulted, but I had to explain, like, this is a robot. This isn't mommy. Look at her eyes. There's nothing going on. And sometimes he'll look at me and go, robot. And I'm like, no, that's mommy.
But it is, I mean, it is.
Not mentioning anything about the bastard child. Where's the talk about the stalker? I think Whitney should sue Mark Norman.
I mean, you put a wig on that thing, you could really fuck that thing.
Nope.
You could do that.
There you go.
You could also do that, Bill. You could also do that.
I've never thought of it, but I've never been in the room with one.
Why not? Why not? I mean, men in Japan are marrying pillows. They've been doing it for years.
And they're marrying their phones.
Why not?
But,
why not?
Do you want to switch seats?
My memory, when you say
fuck
sex dolls, like my memory of is like, the
Yes, the inflatable rafts.
Fuck a pillow with the whole.
So look, Bill goes, I don't know if I could fuck it, man. He goes, I don't know, man. He goes, back in my day, the sex dolls, you just blow into them a little bit, and they just, they just float around the house a little bit. You feel them. Back in my day, I would buy like 13 inflatable sex dolls, and I would fill them up with helium. That way, I could just walk around the house, and they're just kind of floating around. Just kind of floating around, just doing their thing, And then I just have like a harem of floating sex dolls. And whenever I just pick them as I pull one out of the sky. I fucking fuck the shit out of it, and I let her float around, like an inflatable Boston cream pie, man. This guy's fucking crazy, dude. It's that big. So now they're more realistic. It's kind of, he's like, I don't know if do you have to plug it in?
The original 1.0 sex doll.
Like made by Firestone.
Was like a Macy's Day float, like with a hole you could stick your dick in.
If that turns you on, you are a necrophiliac. It is just like a rigor mortis corpse. But look, it's interesting because people are like, what is a sex robot? I'm like, well, I don't. To me, it's a mannequin.
Well,
but to a man, it's a sex doll.
That I appreciate that so much, and that will go a place of pride here. I might put it on that bench there. I think that'd be very sexy.
I was trying to figure out a way to.
I think that'd be very sad. He's stumbling over his words. He's like, I'm gonna fucking flip and dip this thing so many goddamn times. He goes, the second that this bitch leaves, I'm gonna tell the producers to take the rest of the day off. You know, they can leave early. And I'm going to go to town. It's going to be real time with Bill Maher with this doll when these motherfuckers leave this goddamn basement.
Rig her to the stripper pole, but she's very heavy. I know. We should figure it out. We got to get Adam Kroll over here to like bring out his tool time.
Stripper pole, please. I'm a volunteer fireman. That's because, and I go up. That's interesting about my fire pole. You have to climb up. It's a little different. But I get up there and then I go fight fires.
But here, do you want to see like the extent to which she is built, custom? She can.
What the fuck? She rips the fucking head off.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Bill's sitting here. He's about to like lose his mind. He goes, "Whoa! You fucking ripped the head off that thing." Oh. You didn't. Oh.
She can talk. She can.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
If I wanted to talk, I'd get a real woman.
This is why I think that this might just be the next star.
Why are you taking your head off?
Well, now I thought you might want to see sort of the back of it.
I saw it on the special. I mean, you know, it's exactly what I would think, a bunch of fucking wires. What am I going to be like? Oh,
I don't know. Well, it's just something kind of odd happens when
Well, let's not take the sexiness away from it. Now you're taking now I'm not going to be able to fuck it at all because you're taking all the romance out of it. I don't want to see the back of her head.
Okay, got you.
See, Bill's like, I had major plans for this fucking doll. You're showing me how the sausage is made. I was just fucking the whole thing up for me, man. Bill's like, I was gonna pull out the fucking power tools and the whole night. Dude, I'm telling you, one time I went to this fucking thing. It's called like a kink party. And dude, you see some Bill Maher types at those fucking things. I legitimately thought, I went a lot of years in my life thinking that these parties like this didn't exist. I go, oh, it's just like that shit happens in like major cities. You know what I mean? In like LA, something like. No, bro, these things are happening like in your fucking backyard, bro. People are like legitimately having these get-togethers, like, and someone will be fucking in a room while like 19 people watch. Like I went to one of these things as a journalist. I went and I. Dude, I'm sitting at this fucking party, right? For the most part, it is like a normal party. It's like people are wearing a little sexier outfits than normal, but for the most part, it is like a normal party. For the most part. I'm sitting, dude, I went to one of these things one time. I'm sitting on the front lawn. I'm smoking a bone, a J, if you will, with a group of people. We're sitting on lawn chairs. It's just a small circle of us, like that 70s show, smoking on lawn chairs. Bro, at one point, like 10 feet behind me, I don't even realize until I hear the full extent of the commotion. There's a girl getting jackhammered behind me with a Sawzall dildo, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
A Sawzall dildo. This is what I'm talking about. Let me explain. Picture a fucking big DeWalt Sawzall. This thing was DeWalt, bro. DeWalt. That's a big name brand. That's commercial construction. DeWalt, right? So this guy had a DeWalt Sawzall. Instead of it having a blade at the end of it, it had like a 13-inch fucking piece on the thing. That's how the history hyenas say it. They go, a 13-inch piece on that thing. You know, it is what it is. You know? This girl's getting, I'm telling you, the guy had it on full throttle. The thing had to have been going at least 440 reps per minute. This thing was like, girl's losing her mind. I'm sitting there trying to enjoy smoking with these people I'm hanging with. And I'm like legitimate. Like I thought I was going to get like ricocheted with some sort of like, you know, bodily fluid or something like that. Because with something going that fast, like there's probably shit like spurting and sparks flying and stuff like that. So I had to end up getting up. I was like, you guys want to smoke the rest of this thing? You come with me. The reason I bring that up is because Bill, you meet some creeps like that over there. You meet a lot of nice people. Some of them can be a little, you know, weird. I don't necessarily judge though. You know, that was happening behind me. I'm cool with it. Yay, let sleeping dogs lie. You know, I'm not the one getting jackhammered with it, so what does it matter to me? Very crazy to see, though. Bill had major plans for this doll, and Whitney starts ripping off the fucking head and the face, and she goes, look at how the mouth looks, and it's like Terminator underneath. It's like how Arnold Schwarzenegger looked like underneath his skin in the movie. And now Bill's like, how am I supposed to fuck this thing? You're ruining it for me.
You don't want to see
put the head back
her
on.
brain. That's how smart she is.
Put the
Okay.
head back on.
Well, putting it back on is kind of a whole thing. So when you do
Really?
have sex
All right,
with
well,
her, be gentle.
Then just put it in her crotch for now.
Because you don't want to have sex with her and then her head goes flying
that's
off.
be-
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. Her teeth are even molded to mine as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Did you touch her?
No.
Touch her.
No.
Just
Touch
give her
her.
a little. Give her a little squeeze.
All right.
Give her a little.
Bill, give her a little
I'm
something.
going to sell you on robots on this special.
Give her a little something, Bill. That's what I'm talking about right there, Bill. Yeah. Rub up on there real nice, Bill. Hold up. Bill, you're really getting me there, Bill. A little bit higher. No, this is, in all seriousness, though, this was crazy to me. If Whitney Cummings, I'm a not famous and Whitney's a famous, right? If she was a guest on the podcast tomorrow and came in with a gift like this, I'd be like, you're not leaving that here. Like, I don't care how much you think it, like, I think that this is cool because you're more famous than me, you're not leaving that here. You know? And let alone Bill being a famous, right? You don't need that. I would be like, get this thing the fuck out of here. I'd play the game, you know what I mean? I'd be like, but in all seriousness, like, as soon as they sit down and start having a serious conversation, I'd be like, no, but really, at the end, like, you're going to take that with you. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. It took how many people to haul it down here? And they already left for the day? Yeah, you're going to have to call them back. Sorry.
You know what?
You know what?
By the way, that's Bill's next stand-up special.
It's
you know
so-
what?
See, that's right there. Bill, he goes, oh, wait, no, actually, I think I will keep this thing. I think, let's give it up for Bill's perverted tendencies, bro. See, Bill's a freak, dude. Bill's a freak. And this next clip is going to be kind of funny because I think that Bill is such a freak that even the freakiest freaks in Hollywood won't fuck with him. Sorry, my gym shorts are starting to ride up my leg, dude. I need Bill Maher to pull them out from my ass.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.